Wait until we get up to 141. You'll see some of the best mustaches around here.
Sammy, we talked about a couple of the matches that UVU dropped during their travels. One duel that was really crazy was Wisconsin. Had double upsets at 25s and 33s.
That was an awesome one, right?
And then Haiden Drury at 41s. And then we've been missing, up until now, since the Cliff Keen, David Evans, our highest-ranked athlete, number 10 right now. So he hasn't been there, and we're excited to have him back tonight.
No, it's especially in a duel where, man, one match can really change the tides of a duel, right? And man, having one of your star athletes or one of your team leaders out, that always hurts.
Yeah, well, it came down to a one-match swing against Wisconsin, and it was that weight that David had beaten their athlete earlier in the season, and so it's just the way wrestling goes.
Both wrestlers had some type of offense, but, man, there was a shot in there. Takara does a good job to down block and push away. Now we're on the edge of the mat. Two hands on top of the head. How about this, Chasen?
Yeah, bold strategy. I've been in that tie. It kind of gets guys heavy on that head.
New referee uniforms. I haven't seen these yet.
Hill is actually a 3-time NCAA qualifier, yet to podium, but solid competition.
Oh, double unders here. He's digging double under.
Digging. He's gonna.
Oh, and an attempted throw as we go out. Not the best, loading up and creating that pressure.
Hey, that might have been some good mat IQ by Bill. Just before getting pushed straight out of bounds, getting a stall, he goes to throw a headlock.
Both guys with some fakes and heavy hands, but nothing yet. Hill with a bit of a shot, not a big level change, and then Takara tried to kind of pull that off in a drag by. Again, neither guy comes out with anything.
20 seconds in the first period. We're still scoreless. Been a couple leg attacks. Nothing convincing. Hill again with kind of a half shot there. They find themselves in this over-under.
Sometimes, Chasen, walk us through. Sometimes you do a kind of a quarter shoot or a half shot to come up in an underhook. Kind of gives you a chance for somebody to down block, and then you can dig your arms up under, right?
Hill's dangerous there. He got double unders, was jacking them up, and Bill's going to have to be a little bit cautious there. Wyoming will choose bottom going in the second period.
Takara jumps to his side and a roll. Oh, he falls down on his head, but a reversal ensues here. With Jared Hill coming up with 2-point reversal. Yeah, Takara jumped to one side there, and it's I think Jared Hill felt that pressure and just kind of did a head cartwheel, kind of went down on his head, cartwheeled through, and then ended up scrambling around. Leg ride going on here. Takara's got to crawl his knees forward, right? Get his knees down on the mat, right, Chasen?
Yes, sir. It looks like he built his base there, but Hill, tons of pressure on top. Notice he's on his toes, really pushing in.
Oh, good motion there, but not enough to kick him off. Oh, a little Granby attempt, but...
See, he tried that originally when he wound up being reversed, and it was kind of a similar situation. Got broke down, starting from scratch here.
Got to get your knees up, right? Leg right comes in again here. So much pressure right there, chasing, just elevating that knee off the ground, thighs off the ground, pressure into the hip.
Yeah, a good leg rider can change the pace of a match. And it's exhausting being,
I mean, yeah, like right now, Bill's just, you got to do everything you can, Trish, to try to keep your base. But he's doing an okay job keeping his knees and hips up underneath him, not getting broken down. Leg kind of comes out there. So now Bill's at least got his legs out. He'll riding tough here in a crab ride of sorts.
Short time. Gets to his feet. Hill looking to get him out of bounds.
Switch here.
And that'll be it. A little too little too late.
I feel like both the Granby and the switches that he's hit, chasing, just lack that little bit of pop. Or Hill's just good enough that he's kind of stuffing that initial explosion and pop. So, Bill's not been able to really hit a good switch and come all the way through or hit that full Granby. He's getting stuffed.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough space. He didn't create any space, and Hill did a good job closing that gap and kind of stuffed his attempts. But he's going to choose bottom. Hill with 1 minute and 50 seconds of riding time, and so.
Oh, right there. I mean, again, another. He looked back like he wanted to switch, but didn't hit it, didn't initiate it. 2-on-1 here for Hill. Both wrist rides and a leg ride. I mean, he's riding tough here.
Yeah, it's hard to choose bottom when you've been ridden for 1 minute 45 seconds the round before, and he did it. I think he had an idea that he was gonna figure it out this period.
Another switch, but nothing, not really anything there.
That'll be a stall point awarded to Hill.
When was there another stall warning?
Last period. I was incredulous of it, but he did get warned last period.
There you go. All right, here he goes. Kind of reaches back, but stands up. At least clears his hips.
Bill's got some hips. He sometimes reaches back and throws guys.
Well, he's kind of in that position. Riding time's a factor.
Yeah, he has to score a takedown in the next 40 seconds to force overtime.
You got to get sharp here. Both guys. Hill's knowing, hey, I can control this match with this underhook. He's got a collar tie and an underhook, and now he's double under. Felt comfortable there in the first period. But that's not – having double unders isn't going to give you some offense here, right, Chasen?
Yeah, Hill just doing a good job staying in good position, controlling the center of the mat, and keeping Bill on the edge of the mat.
I see attempt
he tries kind of a duck with, last 6-7 seconds, but it's not enough. Final score is going to be 4-1 in favor of Wyoming.
So Wyoming comes out first. Tough fought match. I mean, Hill did what he had to do to win here, right? Team score 3 for Wyoming, 0.
He's got a long frame. His length there is what he uses to his advantage. And he's been gritty.
Both these guys, tall, long, lanky. Swan with a wrist tie here, like some hand control that's unique. gotta try to clear that off if you're Trujillo.
Swan actually started as a true freshman as well, redshirted last year. Put together an okay record so far in his career, though.
kind of a sweep single to the outside. Couldn't decide whether he wanted to finish with head on the inside or the outside, but we were able to down block and hip down and get our legs away. Zyon with some heavy hands here. Got to keep him active. Zyon with a change up there, a little bit of a head fake. Didn't commit fully to that shot.
Both guys vying for that position. Swan goes to a front head here. Coach Hall says, get your speed up now. Last 45 seconds of the match, or the round.
Yeah, I mean, a takedown here in the first period changes a lot of the trajectory of the entire match. I mean, you can get up here, get some points on the board, and really kind of set up the momentum as you come into second, third periods. Swan doing a good job with just short head snaps. He's looking, I mean, right there. Zyon's foot was right there to snap up, but.
Yeah, Swan's looked for that angle, looked for that near ankle. Can't quite get to it with Trujillo's length.
Yeah.
UVU gets choice. He's going to choose bottom.
Swan, tough ride here. That's that cowboy ride up. There he goes. Throws a leg in for a second, but Zyon does a good job to clear the knee out. Knee slides, gets some hand control, comes up.
Yeah, limits Swan to 15 seconds of riding time, and they're both back on their feet.
Oh, nice heavy hand, heavy pull there. Sloan with a good collar tie there, kind of blocking out anything that Zion's trying to do is become an inside control or inside tie. Again, that short little head snap. Zion keeps his head out of it this time. Little head snap to a front headlock. Yeah, Coach Hall, you can hear him yelling, drag off that. You can see that as Zion brings heavy hands, Swan's posting hard. Look for that post to be taken off. Either some shots come out of it or some drags come out of it.
25 seconds. These end-of-period takedowns are crucial in a lot of these big matches. Just leaves you with no time to retaliate. They're going to let the...
short time. We don't want to have that takedown at the end. Man, Swan tried for a quick go behind in the last 3 seconds there.
Be Wyoming's choice to choose bottom.
Zion's a tough rider here. Kind of sticky here. Oh, Granby roll comes out. Well, textbook Granby roll by Swan. Right up on the bridge of his shoulders. Nice pop. Rolls all the way through. Zyon doesn't even try to hold on and follow through there. So earns that quick one-point escape as well.
Looking to get some offense, some leg attacks out of either guy.
Oh, nice re-attack and a roll through. Man, Swan
That'll
with
be 3 takedown.
nice takedown there. Swan with some funk there. But man, Zyon comes through with his own power kick and comes away with that 3-point takedown. Oh, a lot of that.
Looking for a return here. Swan back in striking distance. Going to look for some offense in the last 40 seconds.
That was a great re-attack, and I think that we can probably look for that again because now Swan's on it. Man, look at these heavy hands. His pace is going to go up.
Yep, he's needing a score here.
I'll tell you, Wyoming is one of the few schools that has that elevation
There's that
advantage.
re-attack.
Nice re-attack again.
Riding time not a factor. 20 seconds left.
Okay, what's he got to do here, Chasen?
He wants to stay high. And, yeah, this is going to be a good position to hold. Could go stale.
I knew I guess if he didn't. I looked at it, I was like, if he doesn't dig at this and try to go for it, they'll call stalemate pretty quick. And I'd rather try to advance the takedown.
No stall warnings.
He was in a good position.
Short time.
Forward three, short time.
Trujillo with the win over
Zyon
Cowboys
Trujillo.
Sloan Swan.
Telling you, man, this is going to be a tight duel.
Utah Valley, we had
Yeah,
Lofthausen for the first part of the season.
Yeah,
Rogers really kind of came into his own, though, the last few competitions. Placing in the scuffle is a big deal for redshirt freshmen, and
big time.
he's a gamer.
Big time. Sometimes, you get out and you can prove yourself against high-level competition, and that gives you the confidence, Jason, that you need to go, hey, you know what? I'm the guy for my team. I'm the guy in my conference. So good matchup here tonight. Little high, both these guys a little high right there in the middle chasing. Oh, and then level changes, though. These guys start high. They can get low, though. 174 pounds. They still got it.
Yeah, it's not until about 97s they start struggling, huh?
I can't even say that anymore, dude. These guys can move like crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
So we got a single leg shot that came on the outside.
Nothing yet. Rogers being stingy
and
there.
He does it. He gets his foot back and away. We're front headlock position here, though. He's got to try to dig and control those wrists. Get that elbow. Yep, right there. He pulls that elbow down. Keep his hand on the mat.
No, this is one thing the coaching staff really likes about Rogers is he's gritty and he fights every match. Getting in those precarious situations, guys in your leg, he's got it up high.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
He's going to be stingy there.
Think about how many people would be like, all right, I got caught. Oh, nice shot, but not deep enough. Not enough penetration there. I got caught. I'll give it up. We'll get out and get another one go. But he did just stingy. Does not give up anything. Here again, we're in this front headlock position. Davis is comfortable here, and you can see where he's loading up.
Davis actually out of Texas. He started a high school in Oregon, but wound up in Texas, and now he finds himself in Laramie, Wyoming. What a trip.
Going all over the West here. Rogers, nice heavy hands, digs that underhook. Doesn't get too deep on it, though. But a shallow underhook can still, you can get a lot of movement and a lot of motion out of it. Another deep dig there. Got to keep changing, though, right, Chasen?
Yeah, keep your feet moving, your hands moving.
Man, I like what I'm seeing in Hudson Rogers.
Yeah, like we said, he's got an opportunity tonight wrestling a ranked opponent, kind of nipping at the heels of rankings himself. I think that would cement something.
Scoreless at the end of the first period. Davis will take the bottom position to start the second period.
Looks like we got some blood.
That's a tough one. Davis, I think, saw blood. He pointed down to the mat. He's like, dude, there's blood on the mat, and he's trying to find out where. So I don't know if Davis wanted a little breather, or you just don't want blood on yourself, right?
You know, I don't really want blood on myself either.
I'd do the same.
Hudson's got some arm bleeding that they're going to wrap up. New addition this season to the coaching staff with Utah Valley, Ed Scott, came in from NC State. He's been awesome in the room. Still competing.
Yeah, that's the big one. I think the teams, and when you look, across the country, some of the best teams have guys that are coming in, coaches that they still go with their guys. They can still show by example. So yeah, our coaching staff still very involved in day-to-day practice partner and hands-on type of coaching.
Yeah, and we talk about these upper weights at Utah Valley. They get to wrestle with.
Big up and a
That's
good
good
return.
return.
It's okay. Got a switch. Oh, and he goes across to a tilt.
Nothing.
Nothing there, though.
Sticky here, Rogers.
Hudson doesn't go all the way out, so we're at a weird spot on the mat, but
Some good scrambling there. Good return, looking for a tilt.
I think Hudson
Kinda
thought that he
wishy-washy.
was going to get a little bit more of a flat return, but Davis, phenomenal job of just staying compact, landing like a cat on his feet, right, even though he got lifted.
Yeah, and he kept switching his hips. It was a little tricky there. Rogers sticky.
Digging hands
Davis
right here.
quick to his feet, but Rogers sits him.
Rogers felt that roll-through tilt. I mean, he's got it. So here we go
Comes
again.
that-
Another roll and to his back.
Not quite. I think Rogers read that coming, felt that roll coming, and Davis isn't going back to it, but
Oh, man, that spiral ride, so tough by Rogers.
good choke down there.
I'll be honest, dude, Wyoming has some really good motion off bottom, and I'm seeing it mostly in, like, rolls and Granby roll type stuff off of bottom. I think this is our third match, and we've seen at least one Granby roll in every match thus far.
Yes, sir. Rogers with 48 seconds of riding time accrued. He's putting a ride on, and Davis earns the escape, just shy of a minute riding time here. Both guys on their feet.
Davis does a good job to, one, explode up, and then two, just fight those hands. Oh, shot comes in here too far. Just the hips of Davis too powerful, but Davis does a good job, again, of isolating hands, standing to his feet, and earning that escape.
Wolverines, there's 30 seconds left this period. Let's make some noise.
Takedown to be huge here. Both guys.
Ten seconds in the period. That'll be Utah Valley's choice going into the third period. Rogers chooses bottom. Built himself a nice pad, 54 seconds of riding time. Obviously looking to get the escape or reversal early on. This match might come down to another takedown, third period takedown.
He sits out right away and does a good job of switching hips.
Hip heist there.
He's got to get his head,
He's
pop
to
his
his
hat out.
feet, and that's
nice
one.
job. Good job. All right, like we said, I mean, This is I looked at the lineup tonight. I'm like, this is going to be a tough matchup for both teams, right? Like, we're going to come down to tight matches right now. We got a minute 30 left, and takedown could easily be the deciding factor here. I got some motion and shot right there by Rogers, but again, more of a fake. Doesn't actually penetrate off of it. Fake there by Davis, keeping guys honest and light on their feet. Through this match, Chasen, I've noticed really, really tight ear-to-ear type of collar ties, both guys. Oh, double leg was just wide open. He just blasted through there. I don't know if they've called it yet.
There's 3. Minute left in the match.
Okay, what we got to do is, I mean, you still got a dog in the fight. You got to get your knees under you and keep going.
Yeah, the way that takedown ended kind of put Rogers in a predicament. He's flat on his belly. He's got an arm trapped under there. Lots of time on the clock.
Yeah, we got to go. Got to switch, got to keep going, just like he did before, man. He had a really nice changeover and hip heisted.
25 seconds left.
Tripod looking to get to his feet
There
here.
he goes here. Turn out.
He's going to get driven out of bounds. And does get the escape,
right.
though.
Okay, 12 seconds to put it on.
4-2, 12 seconds left. Rogers, no stall warnings.
7 seconds. Got to do it. Got to go.
It's not going to be able to get her done.
Not
That'll be
enough. Not enough, Chasen, right at the end. Man, I told you a takedown would do it. And, man, Davis does a good job. He timed it right and just the blast double. Even with that,
He's out of Ohio. Put together a really good season last year. Uhlenhopp has kind of been on the rise. He's had some really tough matches, placed at the scuffle as well.
I think we've said this now, for a couple years. Uhlenhopp, always he's always in the fight. He shot here, sits down on his butt, and Uhlenhopp looked like he felt comfortable to sit down here. He just does a chest wrap, trying to maybe get his hips out here. He does it. He's got a nice chest block. Oh, and then
he ducks it.
He got ducked. But man, tough defense there. Looks like he's. Oh, look, I actually for a second thought Uhlenhopp was injured. He's grabbing his foot, but he gets rolled through in a tilt here. Now he's getting counts here. Got to fight that hand and come over to your belly. There you go. Ref's even talking to him. Are you okay? Are you okay?
He's got something.
Something's going on. That's what I was saying. He was reaching down really weirdly.
Just when he sat, I think he had that wrap there. Something got twisted. Taking a look at his ankle area. Caleb out of Las Vegas wrestled at ATC.
Watch this.
There's that takedown.
He gets a shot, and Uhlenhopp felt comfortable to sit down. But something
he kind of grimaces
you can see
there
it on his face here.
Yeah.
And then I don't think he had a lot in the.
He kind of posted on that same ankle.
And then watch this. He goes back and he reaches down and grabs it. Not sure, man. But he's getting up here. He's coming up to his feet. I don't know if he just twisted or tweaked his ankle or he got maybe a hip. I don't know. But kind of just gave it a second, walked it out. Oh, nice job, a nice motion. Gets an escape, but man, a shot comes right back in, but he reaches over to kind of a reverse crotch lock. Now come up in a drape. What do you do here? I know what we're doing if we're the bottom guy. What do you do here if you're Caleb Uhlenhopp?
He's doing the right thing. He snacked that ankle. A lot of times goes to stale there, but we're seeing guys getting really good at rolling. They grab the ankle, roll through. Looks like he's still testing out his joint there as he comes back into action. Both guys on their feet.
Uhlenhopp at several times come away with big upset victories. If he stays in it, he's dangerous, right?
Yeah, he's got some unorthodox styling, and he's also long. Kind of gives guys hard reads.
Neitenbach with heavy hands here. Caleb coming inside with his own little change off elbow pass. Goes to a shot. Uhlenhopp defends it.
Yeah, he did get to the leg. Uhlenhopp just straightened it out there. Looking for that Russian tie. He does really well with that 2-on-1.
That concludes our first period. Uhlenhopp's choice, he defers.
Neitenbach had a good round. Current score 7-1.
Yeah, man, takedown and 4-point near fall, dude. That's great way to start the first period.
Notice Uhlenhopp's length here. Still able to drape over, keep a toe on the mat.
Yeah, there's that spiral ride. He comes across for the wrist. Oh, there he goes again. Knows what he's looking for. There he goes again, back to a 2-on-1, but Neitenbach hand fighting from this spiral ride drape position.
Notice Neitenbach keeping that one hand away.
Yeah.
He does not want Uhlenhopp to get wrist control here.
Oh, I was going to say, man, he was right in a nice position for a lift. But Neitenbach does a good job to square up, get his forehead to forehead. Oh. Change there. I'll tell you, Neitenbach, when he moves, everything is very, very crisp. You know, his fakes are really, really crisp. Right there, like that, a little fake. Everything's relatively crisp here.
$15 seconds.
Another high C attempt here. Uhlenhopp does a good job to stop him.
Neitenbach gets to it with one hand, but Uhlenhopp had the other one still.
Had that like. All right. That ends the second period. Now we're into third. Uhlenhopp goes down. Chasing. Riding time's not really a big deal right now, but he's down 7. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to do some work on bottom. Neitenbach pretty sticky on top. Already know he has a good tilt.
Okay, Uhlenhopp earns that escape here. Man, such sharp, heavy. Boom, pulls down, snap down.
Caleb looking to drop to that sweep single. Just kind of gets met on that angle.
I feel like both guys are making some attempts, but nothing fully on. And I feel like a reattack is where it's going to really make a difference here. Like that fakes that are coming on aren't, neither one has really committed to those, and a reattack would be sweet. Like right there, boom, reattack.
Yeah, Neitenbach might be a little bit conservative, you know, sitting on his lead and being careful here.
Well,
Uhlenhopp needs to push the pace. We got about 30 seconds left in the match.
yeah, you got to go.
No shots from Neitenbach. Looks like he's weathering the storm. Short time here. Caleb just not able to get to the legs.
Not enough. All right. Eddie Neitenbach comes away with a decision. Now that, you know, again, the match didn't get blown off, even though there was...
Mikhail Benny, we're wrestling with Christian Slack. Henry, quick to a shot there, runs a half. They go out of bounds. Coach McCall says, hey, breathe here. That was a fast pace, you know, first 30 seconds. Slack quick to his feet, though.
1 point escape for Slack.
Yeah, both teams had their guys ready to weigh in. Or did weigh in. I think this was a freshman.
Freshman from Indiana. Looks a little bit older than a freshman.
Oh, we got a Russian tie here. A heavy post. Oh, and a post. Russian tie post. Henry did a nice change up and post off of that for a shot, but nothing came of it.
Slack, actually a Utah product, went to Wasatch High School. He's from Midway. Then wound up wrestling for junior college, Utah's only junior college program, Snow College, down in Richfield.
Henry does a good job to hit that shot, picks it up, and runs that pipe right down. And not, you know, Henry not enough to defend off of that. Or excuse me, Slack not enough to defend off that. But he gets up on his feet. We're back up on our feet. Takedown would be huge here for UVU.
Ten seconds in the first period. Two takedowns, 2 escapes. It's going to be Wyoming's choice. Coach Branch says choose bottom here.
Oh, there's another attempt to, and the weird roll, kind of a
lot of rolls here.
That was kind of a crazy flurry. Slack had a chance to kind of do that lift where he can lift right down in the crotch and end up in a turn. But then some little bit of funky scrambling going on bottom there. But Henry comes away with a 1-point escape. Oh, shot. Nice shot.
Henry proficient in these leg attacks. He's getting to the legs on each attempt. Gets another takedown. That's the third for the match.
Yeah, well, we're doing a good job of earning that escape, getting back on our feet. But unless we can come away with some offense of our own, I think Henry's going to have his way here tonight. All right, escape here. Henry kind of was like, all right, let him go. So Slack's got to do something here, Chasen, right? Like,
he's got to find a way to get his offense.
Sliding, all right.
Henry doing a really good job, though. Keep him out of his offense because he's always in on the legs.
Short time here, 10 seconds. Oh, man, that was a good little slide by, or almost like a drag by.
Yeah, and there was a stall warning. Timmy McCall. So you need to use that collar. He's going to choose bottom. We know he can escape here, but the match is going to be decided on the feet.
Got to get up, right? Riding time is ticking up with those three other takedowns. Oh, as he came down, almost came out where he could scoot his hips out and away. Henry does a good job to back return him to the mat. He gets him leg split here.
Yep, bad spot to be in, but Slack seems to get back to his base. Riding time, now a factor.
There he goes. He's isolating hands. He's got to get him down and away. Henry, good job of just going right back at it on the edge of the mat.
Slack with a shot attempt, but
it's too far. It's too far away.
Yeah, didn't really pass.
Oh, man. He had a block. He had a block to go around. It's too easy. Henry make that look too easy to go back and around.
Back in on the leg.
Oh, got to go to our stomach here. Get your knees up.
They say cut him.
Trying to go for this tech fall. Major decision.
20
we're at a major right now. Takedown would make it a tech fall.
Back in on the leg.
Got to fight here. Got to fight here.
That'll be a tech. With riding time, it winds up being 21-6. End of period takedown. We're going to go to break here. Slack just couldn't keep him out of his legs.
Oh, looks
all
like they're
takedowns.
I
think had something to do with it, but Carroll, absolute menace at heavyweight this season. What's the over-under on Forbes getting a bloody nose this match?
No, dude, he's changed.
He's changed. New year,
Nice
new
down
Jack.
block, and he has a good attack there. But, man, Carroll right back in. Carroll moves so well, dude. He's so he's so explosive.
Yeah, watching him scramble with the Penn State heavyweight is.
But even he's warming up, dude. He moves. I mean, we kind of joked around about this. You're like, yeah, once you get up past the 174 pounds, guys start, oh, look at that high C. He's trying to go around. But Forbes does a good job. He keeps
super duck treetop for a heavyweight. Forbes quick to his feet, though. Yeah, these guys move. I mean, the heavyweights kind of bifurcated, though. You know, there's the heavyweights, and then there's the heavyweights.
Yes. Now they're just high duck
and
super duck slash high C from far away.
Forbes.
Carroll not terribly tall, and Forbes doing a good job of
Forbes
defending
stingy
here.
There. Didn't give it up. They're on the edge of the mat. Carroll looking to drag him back in.
Drags into a...
Not quite.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Oh, a nice job by Jack Forbes. Avoids the takedown.
That's a lot of action for these guys in the first half of the period.
I love it. Yeah, Christian Carroll, super explosive. Fun to watch here. Forbes now with his own changeup. Sits him on his butt. We're on the edge of the mat. We got to keep that foot isolated. Boom! Back down.
Nothing.
Nothing, though. He kind of has his knee hooked, but darn it. All that action with no takedown for Forbes.
Forbes is not afraid. He's a gamer.
I love it. He always is like this, though. I love this about Jack Forbes. Doesn't matter if it's
Wyatt Hendrickson,
number 2 ranked Wyatt Hendrickson or number 9 ranked Christian Carroll. He's going to shoot.
Carroll, such a stout individual. He's on his knees.
Right here, man, you'd think, gosh, you got to do his best. He jumps over top.
He let go of that right leg.
Yep, that was it.
Carroll came into him, and I mean,
think
that
he
could
thought
have been good for him.
as he dropped him down, he was enough on his butt. He could let go and kind of come up and attack hips. But, dude, Carroll's hips are just so explosive. He immediately scoots him back out.
Forbes keeping his right hand low, looking out for that super duck, but looks like Carroll.
Another high C shot.
He swims to the top.
And he gets
Carroll
a whizzer there.
Whizzer.
Whizzer with a hard, Carroll with a hard whizzer that throws Forbes right off the legs.
Both guys gamey.
I love it. This is so good.
Yeah, they're yoked.
Another high C shot.
Forbes
and a scramble. Look at this scramble, dude. This is 112.
Pin there.
He had him on his back, but Forbes still going. Now he's in a little bit. Carroll's getting his hips high. Forbes is going to want to get his knees back down on the mat so he can scramble here.
Carroll doing the right thing, getting those feet off the ground, but there's nothing. Forbes trying to hold on to that toe.
Short time, 10 seconds. If Forbes can hold on to this will be big. Oh, he doesn't do it. He gives up right with 3 seconds left. And I think a bloody nose.
He's got blood on his face from something, but look at Carroll's face. It's all scratched up. His forehead's all muffed.
I love it.
Look at Carroll. He's been on his knees. He's been breathing heavy, slow to return. I don't know if Forbes is pushing the pace or if that's just how he recovers there. Quick escape by Jack. Our heavyweight out of Colorado.
Forbes is hitting that nice high C. He does it out of a heavy.
They're gonna.
He does it out of a heavy collar tie, and then he releases and shoots a high C. Let's look for him to go back to that. He's gotten in on it. Carroll's just a little more. His hips are a little bit more elusive and scrappy. Oh, another super duck from him way outside.
That was from space.
Another dude, these guys, this is awesome. Three takedowns now. We need one for Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack, can get to the legs, has gotten to the legs. But he needs to keep his right hand low. Carroll hitting that same outside shot each time.
See, Forbes got to get his tie right there on the inside. No, too far. He's got to do it out of that tie where he pulls the head, gets the head close to the knee, and he releases and comes up in a high C.
Yeah, Utah
Right here.
Valley heavyweight coach Timmy McCall saying head first, snap head.
That's where he's gotten great shots out of it. Too far! Got to drive through here. Carroll's hip's just too powerful here, dude. He's got to move.
It's hard to be under those.
I always say this, man. I'd rather go, you know what? Not for me. Hands down, turn and face just like that. Get a fresh start. Forbes breathing heavy, but he's still going for it, right?
Yeah, the pace is there in this first period, in second period.
10 seconds. I love it. I love that first period. Or this a second period. Wait a second. Yes, that was second period. Sorry. Loved it. Loved the pace that's going on here. Immediately up into this. Oh, and a roll.
We've seen those all night.
I think every match has had a Granby roll by Wyoming. Forbes not giving it up, though. Trips down. Oh, and he's almost.
Carroll quick to go to those ankle rolls. Utah Valley saying he's tired. Notice how he's, crawling back to the center.
Yeah.
Slow, just.
Tell you, shape can win your match, right? Technique, strength, and athleticism, and shape. I always say that. Those are kind of the three pillars. And if Jack can keep that pressure on, turn it into something. Okay, here we go. We're on our feet, 10-3.
Carroll leaning heavy on that right leg.
Yeah, he's standing straight up here. Forbes in here. Forbes is doing the right things, but that little tiny bit of execution to get, and Carroll comes away with that.
Go behind.
Takedown.
Forbes back to his feet.
Stand straight up. Here we go, boys. Both of them burned it all out. I don't blame them. They went all out in that first period.
Yeah, the athleticism in these guys. It's impressive. Forbes still with the shot attempts. He's just not getting to the legs. About 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Let's get on our feet. Three-point takedown for Carroll.
Another escape here. Headlock. It's not enough. Last couple matches, Wyoming been dominant on their feet.
Yeah, Carroll coming away with, what was that, 4 or 5 takedowns. So, that the final score of that match, improving. Last year wrestling here, constantly improving. And so this year has been no different. He is super fun to watch.
Still kind of a bruiser. Still always has black eye or,
No, he's like tough.
nose.
Ricks is tough.
Yeah, with that upset over at Wisconsin.
Nice shot here.
Wrestled tough at the scuffle as well. Steps over that ankle.
Right here, roll back. He's got him in a tough position here if he can keep him rolled up on his shoulder. That's a takedown. Nothing yet, the ref says. Still in this one-leg drape. Bridger comes all the way up, picks him all the way up.
Coach Hall getting into it.
Here we go. He's going to There we go. He kind of shrugs it off.
He's in a good position
tilt
here.
Him up on his
Needs
head.
to crossface that left hand, break the lock of Harrison.
Man.
Harrison's still holding on to that.
Scrappy. I got to give it to Harrison. He is just holding on.
He's going to get cradled if he's not careful, though.
Yeah, he's
telling you.
Oh, yeah, he's got him split here. Now it's a bad position, though. He's got his legs split. Bridger lets it go. Man, I would have kept those legs split. When I competed, dude, if I could get a guy that, I would keep him. Man, it's very hard to get out of that unless you let it go. Elevate the bottom leg.
Yeah, when your hips are crossed, you're messed up. Harrison will be bottom. We got about a minute 15 left in the first period.
Jason, as we come into these last four matchups, you think there are several matches that they won in bonus. It's going to be absolutely imperative that if we're going to stay close to making any kind of making this a match, we got to come away with some bonus wins here, right? Nice big return by Bridger Ricks. Illegal hold, they said. I don't know which it was.
Coach Hall's thrown a brick.
This is the, I think we're going to do a replay right here. This is the question and call. I think they're calling it a cutback.
Just the way he returned in there, yeah.
But are they considering that a cutback?
Both feet leave the ground there, and he hooked, right behind the knees of Harrison. I think that's what they're going to look at.
So Coach Hall says, you know what, I'm going to throw the brick here. I want to see what's going on. Let's take a second look at that. So the referee's currently reviewing the replay here.
It was overturned.
I rarely see Jason. Coach Hall, he throws a brick. I don't know if I've ever seen Coach Hall lose a challenge.
He's pretty savvy.
Dude, that right there, he goes, no, not right. He sees, man. His vision of all positions of the positions, it's impeccable. Coach Hall's great there. All right, so quick escape by Harrison, and I think that little breather, both guys got that battery charged back up.
Yeah, they came back in.
Harrison's fired up. He's moving well.
Harrison, as a freshman, he's gamey there. Another Colorado product.
Both guys heavy hands here. Look at this. Bridger does a really good job of this kind of shuck by, gets a big step, and then he comes in and shoots that shot.
Yeah, he's really proficient there.
Nice shot, reshot by Harrison, keeping the action going.
Yeah.
Bridger.
And then Bridger pushes him straight back. He's still pushing him on the wood floor. Yeah, Harrison kind of had him on the edge there. Ricks circled in and then pushed him out.
At the end of the first period, Ricks leads 3-1.
Second period, Wyoming chooses bottom. Coach Hochstrasser says move forward here.
Bridger did a good job before. Big, look at these returns, man. He did the same thing last period. He immediately just swarms, gets this wrist. And Bridger's so good here, dude. You'll see this. Look at Harrison. He's trying to just get his hand down on the mat, crawl it forward, keep that bar off. Nice job changing the hips over.
Yeah, hip heist there on the edge.
But out, and the ref calls
they're
it.
They're going to say escape. 90, got about a minute left in the second period.
Look at this overhook Bridger does. Oh, nice. Man, that was a good shot. Not quite enough, though, to knock Bridger off of his hips. One minute here in the second period. Bridger had those arms gathered together and was trying to just dig to push him out. And Harrison did a good job of just keeping his hips low and circling, breaking that tie off. Okay, we got to, it's match is decently close right here. I mean, riding time is in effect here, just barely. And the match close here. Harrison down by 1. Harrison got good change-ups, dude. He's a nice pull to fake. You put a few of those together, get a nice shot off.
Yeah, Rick's more conservative. He stays in good position, keeps his hands low, and winds up in this spot quite a bit where he's got kind of an underhook, front headlock situation. And that'll be it for the second period.
Rick's
Valley gets choice.
I was going to say, it is our choice, but we were warned for stalling right there at the last. So both guys have been warned for stalling on different points. So that really does have some bearing as we come into the last period here. Bridger's, man, so quick coming up out of there. Oh, big return by Harrison. He's got his own, right?
Yeah, both guys wrestling tough. Ricks does get the escape. It's riding time chipped away. There's 54 seconds, not currently a factor. Harrison needing a takedown.
Harrison in the last part of that second period, though, was putting on much more offense. Bridger seemed content to kind of hold his position there, but I think right now a takedown is going to solidify the match one way or the other. And he's rushing. Rick's just holding right here onto it, keeping square. Oh, and a knee tap there, cross body. Oh,
nothing.
Man, both guys, this is awesome. Tell you, coaches from Wyoming and the guys on Wyoming's bench, stalling. Bridger's got to do more here to put some offense together.
Final minute of the match. Rick's up 4-2. Riding time not a factor.
Shot by Ricks.
Not quite enough. He needs to get 2 hands to the leg there.
He's got a circle. He's got to keep his butt in the center of the match. Little shot by again. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
He throws it by and he runs that close leg.
Harrison looking for that angle. They're on the edge. He's trying to step over. Ricks with one hand catches that hit before it steps over. Wyoming says they're stalling, but There's 22 seconds left. No stall yet.
Gotta grab a wrist. Gotta keep your butt low. Gotta keep your circle going here, right?
Harrison with an opportunity here as the clock ticks down. That'll be that stall. Finally comes.
Jeez.
Three takedown, edge of the mat. Time expires. That'll be an upset for the Wyoming Cowboys.
Big upset. Isaiah Harrison upsets number 27th ranked Bridger Ricks. I feel like Bridger hit his gas tank just went empty about the end of the second period, and he was just hanging on.
Really good tear.
Both guys just cracking the rankings here. This will be a good matchup, right? Luke Willochell, family of Gabe Willochell, who's been on the Wyoming starting lineup for the last couple seasons.
Yeah, both brothers out of Pennsylvania. This will be freshman versus freshman.
Geronimo coming away with a big upset victory in our duel against Wisconsin.
Yeah, he took down returning All-American Zan Fugit, who just last duel beat returning national finalist at Iowa, Drake Ayala. So these rankings are just a number, but these guys are here to wrestle.
Oh, what a
Willochell does hit a shrug there, gets a leg in. Nothing yet.
Geronimo up on top here.
Geronimo with the roll, and he gets the takedown.
Another roll through. Look at these rolls, dude. Wyoming got a lot of rolls. Also, you'll see a lot of the Wyoming guys, as they come up to their feet, they don't even attack hands. They go and they block hips. That's another thing that I've seen, kind of a repetitive technique that you see kind of across the board.
They're not hand fighting for the lock. They're blocking hips.
Yeah, they block hips and keep the hips from coming in. And as that change-up, it's incumbent upon the top wrestler to return.
They have to return them so they're ready for a roll.
Trying to reach, so when they reach or make a bad mistake, then they'll isolate those hands. So another roll here. Rivera caught kind of on his side hip, but a 2-on-1.
Yep, he keeps that 2-on-1.
Big.
He's got a leg in. He's looking for a tilt.
He's got to get his hips up on top, though. Or shoulder shrug here, or shoulder hug here, I should say. I would take the bottom wrist out. Oh, and he rolls through. That's a good thing.
Now he's
Double
in a dominant position there. He's got the hips off the mat, pressuring forward, looking for that tilt. He's pulling him kind of on top of himself.
Yeah, Geronimo, it seems counterintuitive to me, but he's okay because he's like, no, I got that 2-on-1. I don't mind falling to my hip because I'm going to go ahead and pull him up on top of me. Look at this scramble. Nice job by Willochell.
He sits back. He's a little high. Willochell does get the reversal here and throws a leg in of his own with no real defense there. Geronimo just kind of opened that up for him.
Yeah, Geronimo's got to crawl forward here, get his knee down. Coach Hall's yelling, crawl forward, get your leg out, get your knee down. There he goes. So we got the knee down. Now we can go to work. Try to clear the ankle there. All right.
At the end of the first period, Rivera leads 3-2.
Green's choice here in the second, or I should say Geronimo Rivera, he's going to defer. Willochell chooses down.
Haley Joe Stevens, we have a lost item for you. Down to the scores.
Score 3-2. Ref's gotten them squared away.
Look at the block. See? Oh, and he cut. Nice job to return. just jumps cross body and trips the ankles. Rivera just cuts him loose.
Yeah, kind of got in a weird position there and just let him go.
Okay, 3-3. Rivera with just a tiny bit more, almost 30 seconds of riding time. So, for all intents and purposes, Chasen, we get almost even here.
Rivera, local product, late in high school, along with his teammate, Cale Benny. Leighton with quite a few college commits this year. They just crank out some athletes in that high school. Also the alma mater of our All-American last season, and Terrell Bearclough, who's recognized before the duel.
What the heck? This is the second time he dropped down to his knee, and he kind of ignored it, but then he did it again. There was no like even. It's so weird. Did you see how he dropped down and he kind of scooted away, then he came back up? There's no even contact or anything.
I wonder if it was a tweak. We're gonna watch it here again.
So he down blocks.
It was on a sprawl. He just dropped to his knee. No contact.
You know, I have no idea. I'm not a doctor, but sometimes you pound down too hard. Your knee's got, it can be sensitive. He's already got a knee brace on there. So, let's hope it's just a little bit of a tweak on the little bursa or something.
The other day, Sammy, I was coaching, and I saw these high school athletes. One gets returned to the mat and kind of lands on his knee weird. He's like, oh, my knee. And you look over, his patella, kneecap, is not where it goes. It's like off to the side. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So just kind of like straightened it, and it went right back, yeah. And he seemed fine, but we're like, hey, let's get some ice on this, Coach Andrew Hochstrasser chatting with his athlete. It's like getting him prepped mentally to go back in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, he chose bottom. Scoring opportunity, but short time to do so.
Head hunting here, and
Geronimo's
Rivera
high.
Riding high here.
He's high, but nothing. Oh, that arm was bent a little weird. They're going to call potentially dangerous. But no escape. 24 seconds. This ride, end of period ride's imperative.
No, this one's really, really important. Really important here. "22 seconds. You got to ride here, right?" He's got a 2-on-1. Again, a roll,
He's
man.
sticky, and he's good at that 2-on-1.
Oh, and a tilt here. 1.
Call him.
2. You got to call it. Everyone in the crowd here is going crazy. They're saying, no, we should have been counting here.
He's looking for it again. Nothing. This time expires. Here comes the brick.
All right, let's see if I'm proven wrong here.
Yeah, that one I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either, and we'll see. We'll see. It looked close to me.
If the near fall comes in and the escape didn't happen, that's quite the gamble on Wyoming's side, choosing bottom with 36 seconds. We're gonna watch it. Oh, there's a coach in the way.
Oops.
Thanks a lot. We'll see if there's a better angle. Here we are.
Okay, here we go. So the question is if you jump. Oh, not here. That's a potentially dangerous
Potentially
one.
dangerous. That arm was bent all wonky. Ref keeping an eye out for his athlete there.
All right, here's the replay of that that tilt. So he goes down, and then we go here. Let's just count here.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, that's on slow motion, so I just feel like there was a count, but I think there was one count ahead of that. So it's like, we'll see what the referees
He
decide
kind of
here.
was bridging over Geronimo. So I don't know. The refs are going to make the decision here.
I wonder what. I always, a replay like this, how important it is, It also, there's something about it. It gives both guys a chance to recover, and that it has the potential and the propensity to change the match a lot, right? So, I think that's another thing. You got to choose.
Yeah, guys coming into the third period after getting the breather, I mean, things might look a little bit different. I'm curious to see, Geronimo's kneecap, what he's feeling there. If it was just like a tweak, if he's feeling okay now. Refs taking their time. I think they want to get this one right.
Okay, right here we go again. So he goes now right here. Let's go. 1. Ah, man. I think, okay, I'll tell you where I when I look at that. He breaks him down right here. Maybe not. Okay, that changes the view. Okay, here we go. 2 near fall.
2 near fall.
Telling you, Coach Hall. Coach Hall doesn't miss on the challenge. No, the reason why is he takes him.
That might have been Hawk, though.
He takes him, and there's a count, and then he kind of rolls to where he's bridging, and that should be another count. Then almost a third, and then
That's
he
where I
rolls
was
through.
looking.
So
it's like 2.5, maybe 3 there, but Geronimo choose bottom. He's up 5-3.
He's got 1:08 riding.
He does have riding time. Oh. Willochell throws in a right leg and then threw in a left leg. I think his dominant one's that right side, though. Geronimo's needing to kind of.
Well, right there, and Geronimo you could see he's been blocking. He's very, very compact right here. I think he knows that the leg ride's probably the ride of choice or the attack of choice while being on top.
He did catch a foot this time.
Right here, this is good for Rivera. He's got to extend that leg out, get his head up underneath it, push it away. Don't hold it to you.
Yep.
That's what I say. You got to push it away. Oh, and Willochell, though, look at this.
He's got a little turn of his own there,
little
but
bow and arrow type of thing.
Geronimo.
He's going bow and arrow. Uh-oh.
Nothing.
He's going to try again. Rivera's, okay. 1.
He gets the near fall. Doesn't want to get too flat here.
He's got to fight the hands. He's got to get going here. Yeah, this is bow and arrow.
Ref has it still on the mat. He's not going to count it until that lock's broken. There it is.
All right, but we got 30 seconds here, so Geronimo's got to do something. He's got to down by 2 here. Nice job by Willochell. That nice tilt. Short time, 18 seconds.
Willochell putting on a crossface. He's got a leg in. That's it.
Man, oh man, what we thought was looking like a really good, nice fought victory changes in a moment with a A strong tilt by Luke Willochell, coming away with a
Ranked 18 in the country, coming off a placing at the Southern Scuffle.
Drury. Strong mustache.
That's the mustache you were telling me about.
Drury, I love. He loves the Russian tie here. He's tough, man. Just tough.
Yeah, coming out of Washington State. He'll be wrestling John Alden, redshirt freshman from Nebraska.
Keeps chasing, and a quick pop and a.
They're not going to give him anything.
Challenge that.
Oh. Wyoming's throwing a brick this time.
So Coach Branch throws the brick, just challenging that if that was really a takedown. And Drury did a good job. He comes around, he kind of chases around, pops the hips. Watch this. He runs around back behind, and then he does a good job. Pop. And this is a takedown. Boom. That's, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was like going to say, no, he landed on all fours, but Alden immediately jumps into that Granby roll. So I think there might be a case here.
Yeah, action was still
watch
moving.
Watch it. He runs. I thought he popped in and then he landed on all fours, but he doesn't. He immediately goes, I don't know.
In a roll.
He hit fours, but he quickly rolled. So the question is if they're going to call when he goes, I hit all four, but he hit all four and boom, immediately went into that Granby roll. Here we go again. He runs around, lifts. I don't know, dude. He hit all four. I don't know. We'll see. I think this is just an interpretation. If you hit all four, no takedown. No takedown by Drury.
Back on their feet. 2 minutes, 14 seconds in the first period.
Drury's got good offense here, so didn't get that one. We'll look for him to turn it on here.
Drury digging a right hand underhook.
Here he goes. He did a go behind here.
Notice Alden kind of back up to that edge, though. It's kind of an insurance.
I don't know about this.
We're going to start them on their feet.
Weird finger interlocking. You see that a lot internationally. Have you ever noticed that, Chasen?
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, you saw it here, but, man, internationally, I feel like every match they're like mercy fighting, you know. The fingers are getting intertwined. Underhook here by Alden. But Drury's got a head blocked right here, so. Oh, nice drop down to his front headlock. Snapped him down.
Alden always goes to that edge. He puts his butt right there on the edge where, you know, worst case he can bail.
Well, that's what I'm going to see what these refs do right here. No, I'm going to call it stalemate. I guess I look at, you got a guy who always back out or get on the edge as his insurance policy. I'm like, I'll hit you with stalling on that, but not yet. Drury's got to put a little bit more offense together in order to earn that. Dude, strong round for Alden. You know, I thought Drury would have a bit more offense out of there. Alden did a good job both to defend well, keep good position, and even came away with a couple of little offensive flurries of his own. Legs come in.
Steps out of it, earns the escape here.
Had that hand, that would have been nice to just immediately pull, boom, go to it.
Right to the shot.
Yeah, dude, Alden, heavy hands, nice motion. I think you see Drury's getting a little bit more motion and intentionality with his hand fighting here too, though. You can feel it coming up. Jumps, goes
Gets
behind.
the angle. Alden looking kind of flat there.
Yeah, it's like he kind of gave up. I don't know what happened there. Oh, strong power half here.
Drury doing a good job keeping him stretched out.
He's stretching out, keeping that elbow up, bumping that elbow up, I should say. See, look at this. And then to a roll. Dude, that's really interesting. I mean, literally every single match, block the hips. As they try to jump to a side, boom, they're rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of these Wyoming guys are really proficient in those rolls, too. Roll after roll.
That's what I mean, dude. Yeah, they're not stopping. Really cool. Admire it. Short time here. Just 3 seconds in the second period. All right, Wyoming's choice. Actually, no. Sorry, Red's choice, or Wyoming's choice. He's going to choose down.
Choice, and Alden will take bottom.
Alden immediately up to his feet. Fighting hands there.
Drury sticky there. Right back to the claw. About a minute and a half left in the match. Riding time is a factor.
Okay, 138 here. Really digging at those hands. Alden, another roll. Drury, another roll. Dude, this is Grammy Roll textbook here.
Yeah, they're doing a clinic.
Pressure forward. Again, Diggsy's hands. Watch the roll here. Another lift. Almost looks like he's getting ready to put his hands down
To do another
roll
roll.
under. Okay. Thought he was going to do it again.
No, Drury has been really tough on top this season.
Oh, he's just so sticky. He's very, look at here. If you look from his upper chest all the way down to his feet, it's all connected, all pressure going in, all intertwined. He's very, very, very sticky. Super tough riding. Look right here. Just total connection, all pressure on.
.33 seconds in the match.
All right. I want to end with an exclamation point here. Let's go. Let's see. 33 seconds. What
Get
can
a turn
Drury do?
here.
Get a turn. Get something on. Alden tough though. Digging right here. You see this. He's trying to get those hands broke. Another roll. Straight down. Back up to his feet. Digging the hands again. Drury comes with a leg in and then bumps out.
Crowd getting excited about that.
Big, not enough to sweep his feet up off the mat. There he goes. Boom, big return.
Yeah, Alden, plenty of attempts, just not able to get away from Haiden Drury. 2 minutes and 46 seconds of riding time.
Yeah. Nice victory by Haiden Drury. Just too tough. Too tough. It's Gabe Willochell going up against number 10 ranked David Evans. David's had some good victories, upset victories this season, including his first matchup there.
Yeah, he wrestled Valencia out of Stanford.
Nice.
He's
nice
in on
shot.
the leg. He hit those hips hard.
He's deep, and he was in like a single leg, but then ends up driving across. Look how he finishes this. Oh, it gets kind of
Again.
whipped over.
Willochell the first time with that wizard does a throw. Second time with the throw.
But a weird finish. He's got his head on the inside, and he's finishing double on the inside.
I think Evans over-wrestled that position. He got in and kind of just got hasty with it,
Right. Slow down just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Secure that takedown.
Step, get the legs together, and finish.
Ooh, shot and a miss, and then a kind of a reshot, but now he's scrambling.
Willochell comes up with the takedown. Yeah, I rewatched some of the matches from the Cliff Keen, and Evans had the closest match with the Cornell athlete that beat him in the quarters when he got banged up. That was the closest match that he had at that tournament. He's definitely, an asset to the team here. Looks like he's working to get his leg back. Willochell's putting a pretty good ride on.
Willochell had a really strong wrist ride, but ends up throwing in the leg now. Evans flat. He's got to try to crawl forward, get his knees on the mat. Riding time is ticking up, 50 seconds for Willochell.
There's a stall warning.
This is an interest. Look at this. Look at this tie here, or this.
This is
Potentially.
potentially
I think
dangerous,
he had that wrist right and had it pulled out up around his back. That's why I was wondering why Evans wasn't moving at all, but his shoulder and his arm were pinned down with that wrist tie.
Yeah, all the pressure was there.
Wrist right, I should say. Okay, switch over here. And a tripod. Willochell kind of holding on. I mean, Evans is way out high, but he drops down to a single, then covers both angles. Here we go again. Got to turn and face out. Really strange. Oh, now we're in this. Oh, my goodness.
Willochell looking for back points.
Tilt here.
He kind of kept the leg in.
Yeah, he kept that leg laced down through.
And that'll be it for the first period. Strong first period for Willochell.
Yeah, awesome.
Leading the first, Willochell will start on bottom.
One point escape, Wyoming.
1 point escape for Willochell.
Is Evans tired?
Shot attempt, but from space.
I'll give it up, man. The Wyoming guys, I all got a gas tank. I didn't see one guy gas. Carroll looked like a little slow at the end, but both of them were. Holy cow, man. Low-level shot. Willochell coming away with another takedown. 11-0.
Evans, maybe coming off his injury, first competition back. He might not have been quite ready.
But there's nothing like coming back and you're like, oh, dang. That's the kind of lung capacity that I need. That's the type of shape that I need. Yeah, he looks tired, dude. Low-level shot again. It's what he scored on last time. Evans got to come up with something here to kind of stop the bleeding and turn the tides. Shuck down or snap down and lets the head go to a single leg, low level, and then Evans does a good job of creating some type of bind here, scrambles, and gets that stalemate. 26 seconds in the second period. He's gassed.
Willochell looking to put the pressure on. His coach is urging him to keep the pace.
Here's where he did it before. Heavy snap down and a low-level shot off of it. Here he goes again. Evans chooses neutral. He's got to get his mind right. Got to get his feet under him.
Yeah, he's got to throw him to his back.
Victory series here. It's where you look for a point or some type of move that's going to get you big points and or a fall victory.
It's a good feeling, Sammy, when you smell blood in the water, when you're on the right end of it.
And you go.
And you're like, oh,
it's the best.
You're tired? Okay, I'm going to go further.
You know. Here he goes. He's covering. He's going to drive over a three-point takedown. 14-1. His coaches are going to encourage him to cut, and then
I think he's going to have time to look for a turn. So he's got, over a minute to look for a turn and maybe a pin instead of just the tech. I think they're going to let him try for that first.
And we do have that against us too. Evans has a stall call, and there goes the stall. Point awarded. 15-1.
Yeah, Willochell up by 14 with riding time that's locked in. I mean, a tech is inevitable. He's only looking for a pin.
Evans at least got a good base here. Willochell putting on a deep spiral ride here, keeping Evans' head down on the mat. Cut back, trip down. Evans just lost the gas. Man, big upset, man. Wyoming, 2 of the matches, both Willochells coming away. I guess Luke wasn't necessarily an upset, but a big matchup. And Willochells, both big matchup there. So good to have that type of competition in town. We're going to look for our Wolverines to come out and have a good showing next week at those times. So whether you can join us here at Lockhart Arena at Utah Valley University, or you're going to join us on YouTube or FloWrestling, join us.